Ini was a very good-looking girl. She's so beautiful. Her heart is so full of love. She's a degree holder from one of the prestigious universities in the country, but she's still unemployed for over 4 years. She is very hardworking, as she works in a restaurant and makes bead bags as a second side hustle. She's so good at what she does. She's the firstborn in her family, a family of 3, a lady and 2 guys. Any money she made, she usually shared with her family members because they're average. Her father's name is Coyote. He works as a carpenter. But they have an uncle on her father's side. His name is Tundi. He's the younger brother of her father. He never helped her father, Coyote, in any way. But it was Coyote who helped him with his school fees from secondary to university level, since their parents died at a very young age. This made Coyote give up going to university for his brother. Though it wasn't easy, he made everything his brother wanted come to pass. Now, Tunde doesn't want to see Coyote again. After so many years of avoiding him, he still doesn't want to see any calls from him or any messages from Coyote's family. Coyote's family has been struggling, but with Ini, they're getting better. One of Ini's brothers just finished secondary school, and one is in 100 level at university. Ini always tried her best to provide and help her brothers, but her efforts are still not enough. One morning, Ini summoned some courage. She took some money from her savings and left home. She took a bus. She's going to her uncle's place. She got there around afternoon. She knocked on the gate. A gateman answered, "Who's there? Who are you?" She said she's Mr. Tunde's niece. The gateman opened the door. She got to his sitting room. The maid served her drinks with water. Ini, who was very tired from the long journey, went ahead and drank the drinks, feeling relaxed. The maid said, "My boss is on his way." As Tunde got to her, he said, "Who are you, please?" Ini said, "I'm Mr. Coyote's first daughter, the one you don't want to see." As soon as Tunde heard this, he felt unpleased. "Why would my gateman allow you in? Why would my maid serve you my expensive drinks?" Ini replied, "Because I said I'm your niece, a family should be treated in a nice way." "Why are you like this? Why are you so wicked? My father left all his dreams just for you to be able to chase your goals. Why are you so heartless? Don't you know we are struggling? My mum is dead. I'm out of university for a whole 4 years. I haven't seen a good job of my own. My dad is struggling just to help us. Please, Mr. Tunde, help us. You've turned a blind eye on my family for a very long period. Can't you just change now? Can't you?" Tunde shouted angrily, "Gateman, send this girl out of my compound." How could this poor stinking girl come into my house and spit nonsense? But when Ini was getting out of his house, she said, "We'll make it without you." Ini got home that evening crying and weeping. Why are people so heartless? Why? Why did my father give up his dreams because of his brother? She cried till she woke up the next morning. She woke up, got ready for work, and said to herself, "I'll be rich. I must be rich." She started talking to herself while trekking to her workplace. When she got to the workplace, she changed into her restaurant uniform and started working. During her work, she got an order from a very fine and handsome man. She took the food to him. Even though she wasn't really happy, she had to give him the food with a smile on her face, because that's the rule of the restaurant. When the man saw Ini, he fell in love with her instantly, but Ini went back to her post. As the man finished eating, he told one of the workers in the restaurant, "Please, I'm looking for a lady." He described her well as he could. The lady guessed instantly, "Oh, Ini." "I'm coming, let me go and call her." A moment later, she arrived with Ini beside her. They left, and Ini responded, "How can I help you, sir?" The man said, "Please, can I get your contact?" Ini asked, For what? We have a delivery service. You can just scan our code at the entrance of the restaurant. That will take you straight to our ordering app. The man replied, No, I'm not talking about delivery here. I want to have your contact. I guess your friend called you Ini earlier, so please, Ini, give me your contact, the man asked respectfully. Because he was so calm and respectful, Ini couldn't resist. She gave him her number. What's your name, sir? She asked. The man said, I'm Mr. Tolu. You can call me Tolu. He said, I'll call you. Please do well to pick up, and left, saying, Thank you, Ini. Ini got home that day around 10 p.m. She didn't take her phone with her to work. As soon as she got to her room, she took her phone and saw 4 missed calls from an unknown number. She thought to herself, This must be Mr. Tolu. Why did he leave so many missed calls? But Ini was too tired to call back that night. After taking some dinner, she slept off completely. As soon as Ini got up in the morning, she started doing some house chores. After that, she got dressed up, took her bag, and went to work. Around afternoon, Mr. Tolu came. He approached Ini and said, Why are you like this? Why are you doing this? I've been trying to call you, but you're not picking up. I called you last night and this morning, but you're not picking up your calls. Ini saw the worry in his face and replied, Sir, I don't usually bring my phone to my workplace because it's not really good. My phone has been spoilt countless times. I kept repairing it, so I have to leave it at home to prevent it from spoiling, and yesterday night I was too tired to call back. When I woke up this morning, I didn't remember to call you back. I'm so sorry, sir. The man said, It's okay. I'm going to a meeting right now. I'll come here tonight. Mr. Tolu came around evening, holding a very fine shopping bag. He said to Ini, Take this. It's for you. Change your phone and start using this one. Ini was so happy. He dropped her off that night. Ini got home feeling happy and said, I've gotten a new phone without paying a dime. She set up the phone and started using it. Mr. Tolu called. Ini picked up, thanking him about the phone, saying, I'm so grateful, sir. The man replied, You're welcome. Every day there was always a gift or something else that Mr. Tolu got for Ini. Ini was so happy to meet him, but one day, while he was taking Ini to her home, Ini said to him, If you really have money and connections, can't you help me get a job somewhere nice? I'm a university graduate, but yet I'm still working in a small restaurant. The man replied, I didn't know you were a graduate. I'll try and see what I can do. Mr. Tolu and Ini became closer and closer. Ini got a job offer in a very big company. This changed the whole story of Mr. Coyote's family. Ini got much better, and her family's finances improved. She could finally send her younger brother to the university. After some months, Ini became better and happier. Since we can classify her family as an okay family, not poor, Mr. Tolu asked for Ini's hand in marriage. Ini accepted, and they got married. Ini built a house for her dad and sent her immediate brother to the US to further his studies. She became a manager in her place of work because she was very hardworking. She had been living a life of her dreams, all thanks to Mr. Tolu, who had been nothing but a very generous, caring, and loving husband. Ini built a restaurant of her own and had workers who worked for her. Did she live happily ever after? Watch out for episode 2.